All right, Shia LaBeouf. It's been like a week since I drummed. Let's motivate myself. Here we go. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. What's that, Harry? It's Shia LaBeouf. I like to start off the stream with some motivation. Everyone in the streams, we start with that. Whether it's gaming or drumming, just gets me in the goofy mindset. We're going to be just chopping out this morning, just having some fun. There's over 1,000 free play-alongs that you can use. Link up there. Top of the screen. Takes you to here. We're going to be playing a lot of the chop stuff, but I added in, scheduled for release, all these dynamic roll variations. If anyone's interested in it. If you are a member, you actually get early access to it, but they're currently scheduled for September and October. Yeah, we're that far ahead of schedule. Woohoo! Which is sweet. So stay tuned for these, and if you're members, if you got the member access for early access, then cool. You get access to it now. We're going to warm up. Let's warm up with a classic 99 Blue Devil Shopping Spree. And let's turn up the volume so we can hear this better. And no, we're not ready for 160 yet. We're going to start off at 140. After we play through this, we're then going to do a little stretch and massage routine, and then we'll resume chopping out some more. I'm just having fun this morning. It's been several days since I've drummed. So we need to get the blood flowing again. Left off 2 notes. What? Yeah, my left is so tight. It'll be great to stretch it. Yikes! All right, let's stretch your massage now. Definitely need it. All right. It's been too long. First stretch that I like to do, you hold your sticks like this. Palms facing up. You pull in. You follow through. You push out. Palms are facing up, but, at an angle that way. It's a weird one, but it's a good one. Kind of stretches your forearms all the way down to the base of it. Right?
Right.
Agreed. We have confirmation, folks.
What did I agree to?
This stretch.
Oh, yes.
And now, if you do traditional rotate and hold here, ooh wee, gives you a good stretch. You're just going to the edge and just kind of pushing just a little bit past it. And then you rotate and hold the other direction. 20, 30 seconds, however long you need it. I don't do traditional anymore, so I don't need to worry about that as much. We're now going to stretch the underside of the forearm, so the tendons. You could do it one at a time like this. You could also do it so that you're doing it on the pad like this, Or you could do it on the wall. The lower your arms are, the deeper the stretch. Ooh, that feels great. We're going to do it this way. Just don't, put all your weight into it. Oh, yeah. Feels great. Who is that? So Shia LaBeouf is an actor. I don't know if he still acts much these days, but he was famous for a while there. And so, yeah, we do that at the intro. Just saw your comment, Harry. Thank you. We're now going to stretch the top side. So instead of this way, we're going this way. You could do it on your pad. You could do it on your legs. You could do this one on the wall as well. But the higher you go, the deeper the stretch. Again, don't put all your weight into it. Oh, yeah. Cool. Now, stretching the fingers, thumb to thumb. What 10 grids should you practice every day? Let's see. I'm thinking. I'll show you in a minute on the website how you can find that. But, yeah. Let's see. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, okay. That's actually the perfect amount. What time is it? 7:45 in the morning. We're going to do thumb on top, fingers underneath for massaging. Ooh, that feels great. Ah, yeah. Good questions, by the way, Willie. Appreciate you stopping in again. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. Yeah, so that's exactly 10. Stay tuned. We'll reveal our answer after today's sponsor. And let's massage the other side. Just kind of working the way up and down the forearms. Trying to get nice and relaxed. Ooh-wee. All right, now we're going to do thumb, massaging the palm, fingers massaging the back side of the hand. Just trying to loosen them up. Then we'll get back into Blue Devils 99 shopping spree. 9:16 p.m. in Myanmar. I have not been to Myanmar. The closest I've been to that part of the world is Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Stopped in Seoul in the airport, but didn't really get to explore much. Actually, so that reminds me. So when I was in Seoul in the airport, I turned a corner and had no clue, but I walked right in the middle of a group of people and was just like, oh, sorry. I'm just trying to not get in their way. It was a K-pop group. And there were just photographers everywhere taking photos, videos, etc. So somewhere out there, I am in some kind of social media, most likely for some K-pop group where I just walked right in the middle of them. It was a weird experience. It's under a military coup. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you and your family are safe, Harry. That's no good. Okay. So the next stretch that I'm doing right here, or massage, is just base the tip of each one of the fingers. I'm just trying to relax them all. Okay, so let's play through this a couple more times, and then, Willie, I'm going to answer your question. So let's go to 145, and then when I go back to the website, I'll just show you there. Okay. Let's see if the hands feel a little better. I know what group it was? No, I don't actually. But a lot of people, like, not just the paparazzi, but like a lot of people in the airport were also taking pictures of them. It's an all-female group, but yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, my left is just so tight. This is the issue last week. I was like, oh. It's because I do Muay Thai, which is like kickboxing, except you use knees and elbows as well. But I was hitting too hard with my left and did a hook, and it like bent the wrist. It slid off the tie bag, so kind of like strained it a little bit. Whoops. Okay, so Willie, you're asking what 10 grid should you practice? So if you're at the link right there, /drum, what I'd recommend doing is all of these on one. So diddle on one, flam on one, cheese on one, flam drag on one, flam 5 on one for both the triplet and for the 16th note. So there's your 10 right there. So if you practice those 5 of the 16th note and 5 of the triplet, diddle, flam, cheese, flam drag, and flam 5 on one. Those are like some of the absolute basics that would be phenomenal to work on to just kind of improve your overall drumming. And again, with every single one of these play-alongs, when you go into it, whether it's like any of these 54 diddle variations, when you click on it, you just go into the timestamp and you can jump to whatever BPM you want. You could start as slow as 40 beats a minute, or you could go as fast as 200 beats a minute when you're working on this. But when you just click, then boom, it'll tap you off, and you can work on that. So that's what I would recommend you do for your grid variations. Good question, Willie. Do I want to play grid? I don't know. Let's do flam 5 on one. Flam 5 on one. Definitely not at 170. Nope. My hand is not ready for that. Let's start off at a nice 140. I say with hesitation. I feel like the speakers have gotten louder. Impressive. It's like they got an upgrade. They leveled up. Speaking of, we got to level 11 in Baldur's Gate 3 last night. My wife and I. In the end game. Good game. Really good game. Let's try 5 more. I think this will probably be the breaking point. My left hand is super tight still. I've been doing like some stretches and stuff to try and help out with the left hand, but it's still a little tight. All right, this might be the breaking point. Bummer. We'll try it one more time at 160, and it'll probably fall apart. Or 155, rather. Hope you enjoyed that ASMR experience. I know I did. It was hydrating. Woot. 155. And then what do I want to play? Yeah, that's the breaking point for this morning. About 15 clicks slower than I did it last time. Wah, wah. All right, let's play through a float drag variation. So this one is a playlist with a few different variations. You could do flam drags, cheeses, fives, cheddar chus, cheese cheddar chus, and chut cheeses. A float flam drag, you might be wondering, is the same thing as a flam drag, but instead of a grouping of 3, it's 5 with an extra diddle on the hand that plays the diddle the first time. So a float cheese is on, it's always on the 4th note of the 5. Float 5, etc. Okay? We're going to do that with the first half of this exercise is a check pattern, and then the second half is with the rudiment. In this case, it's flam drags. So we go into the timestamps, and we jump to a BPM. Let's start at 140. If the BPM ends with a 0 or a 5, it gives you a few seconds to get yourself set up, get yourself situated, ready to go. Let's go faster. 145. What is that, Super Mario Brothers? Or Yoshi? It's weird what songs just pop in my head. Ah! Mm-hmm. 150. Thanks for highlighting that. Appreciate it. Little click happy, I guess. When I play Fortnite in a little bit, I'm just going to be shooting everywhere. Stay tuned. $160 might be my breaking point on this. Won't know till we try. Definitely not getting it to 190 today. Not today. Nope, 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 nope. It actually takes more control to play it quieter than it does to play it louder. Don't believe me? Try it. Play really fast stuff as quietly as possible. Good luck. Can't rely on finger. You gotta wrist it. Ding 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 ding. Like double tap. Yeah, my left wrist is just so tight. Should probably ice it later today. Help it with the healing process. Get rid of some of that inflammation. Double stroke roll exercise. We should do a roll exercise next. Yeah, let's do that. Got a bunch of them. Both in terms of grid variations and under technique. Just for funsies. It's not gonna go good, but we're gonna have fun trying it. Click. Too fast. Too furious. Okay. So those are the float drag variations. And again, this is found underneath the chop exercises. Let's scroll past the drum kit charts, past the 800 plus grid variations into the technique section. So there's a bunch of 16th note diddle exercises in this particular playlist. There are 10 of them in here. And again, members only just means that they're early access. These are all scheduled for release publicly, so stay tuned. But we're going to actually do triplet version. So there's all the dynamic roll variations that I scheduled for September and October. Stay tuned for those. But if you scroll down a little bit, there's triplet versions right here. And let's go ahead and do the classic. I just like spit. Shia LaBeouf influenced me. He actually wipes his mouth 2 times in that little intro that I do. Anyways, not a critique, just an observation. Cool. Let's do this one. So this is 4-count version of triplet diddle. And we'll start off at a nice, comfortable 160. And there. And turn up the volume a little bit. And full screen. Couple extra rim shots. Just wanted to season it a little more. It's feeling a little bland. 170. We'll go up by 10s on this one. 180. Scroll and click. Boom, headshot. Aim training's paying off. Nice. 190. Here we go. Falsetto helps me play faster. Trust me, I'm a scholar. Actually, that reminds me. So I have a computer science education podcast for obviously computer science educators. And on April Fools, I would release just kind of some kind of goofy something, whether it was like an episode entirely in binary, or I did an episode where everything was an abstraction. So like I didn't actually say anything other than what the abstraction of what that thing would be. Like it's kind of hard to explain unless you understand computer science, but you can listen to the episode. But what I'm thinking of, one year I did a fake paper, and like in the title it had like 2 colons in the title, so it was like title colon title colon title, because I'm making fun of how academia uses so many different titles with colons. In the paper I basically said, if you teach in falsetto, which is that higher voice that I was using right there, you could teach kindergartners a college level course in computer science. And I thought it was hilarious. But some people actually thought it was real. So like on the like description, it's like clearly states this is April Fool's joke, but some people were like, wow, I had no idea that would work. It doesn't. I promise. Don't teach kindergartners C++. It's not going to go good. First, they need to learn how to, read and write and all that stuff. Then they can worry about syntax. Let's drum. That's impressive. I can tell. All right, 200. This one actually counts you off right away. If you go back to this playlist that's got all the triplet diddle variations, there's an inverted version of both the 2 and the 4 count of triplet diddle, and you might be like, what's an inverted roll? Well, if you look at the sticking for it, it sounds the exact same way. So it sounds, except you're going right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, for just the isolated diddles. And then when you get into the roll, instead of playing right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, you're going right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. So it starts with a single note followed by 2 on each hand. So pa-da-da, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. This is a great way to focus on the second note of a diddle on any diddle exercise. So under the triplet playlist, and again, if you go down to the technique stuff, under the 16th note version, there's also inverted version of the 16th note diddle, 4 count version. There's also rodeo, which is an extended version of gallop. There's inverted rodeo, so it has all inverted diddles and rolls in there, so you can check those out if you're interested. And again, all of the members only is just early access. They're all scheduled to release publicly for free, new one every day. Or a drumming tips compilation, which you can find down here. Currently, there's 14. The 15th one, I think, is all like the last one that's like vertical format because like I didn't have the original files. And then from there on out, it's all like higher quality videos. So stay tuned for more. Let's play another thing to chop out with. Let's go with what? Do we want to do a Chug variation? Yes, we do. What do we want to play? I don't know. Something. So many options. Let's do Chug with hertas. Okay, in the timestamps of the description, we're going to jump to, I don't know, 110. Let's see how this goes. Stay tuned. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. All alternating. Ew. It's like bleed. All right, let's crank this one up. We'll go up 10 at a time. We'll see how this goes. Okay, 130. Woo, too far. You're the only one here? Ah, it's all good. There were some people on YouTube earlier. That's where I get most of the engagement. Instagram second. Ooh-wee. A lot of people are in school this time of day. Especially if you're, in the United States. Although we had somebody in Myanmar on the tube of you. No. Nope. Yikes. What group were I in? Was I running DCI? Yeah. So I marched 5 years in academy. And if you actually go here and go to curriculum vitae, which is fancy word for resume, there's me right there on snare, marching our center in that year. For academy. So I did 5 years there. On the 5th year, I got into a car accident, and some dude ran a red light, and I just plowed right into the side of him, flipped him upside down. My car caught on fire while I was in it. It was wild. I got out, but I hit the my knee on the dashboard, so I didn't that screwed up my marching. I had to use a lot of painkillers just to get through the end of the 5th season. And then I could not march my 6th or 7th season when I would have aged out because of the car accident. But that taught me to focus on teaching, which is why I got all my degrees in music education. So under the CV, you'll see the what my degrees are in and all that fun stuff. Thanks for the tutorial. You are welcome. Plenty more to come. Stay tuned. Anyways, let's play something else. My hand's a little bit tight, so this will be the last thing that I'll play this morning. But let's play Velvet Knight's 5/4 Shopping Spree. It is my favorite shopping spree. And if you go down into the timestamps, you jump to whatever BPM you want. Let's start off at 110, and let's see how this goes. What about you? You marching DCI or WGI? Wow, that's loud. noises. All right, let's speed her up until we can't speed her up anymore. 110 was what we just played it at, right? Yes. I can number sometimes. 120. Let's see how this goes. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll actually get back into practicing technique stuff. Today was just getting my hands going again after like a week of not playing. Ew. My hand is slowing down so much. It's like, no, stop. Please, Jared. It's been too long. All right, this will probably be the breaking point today. Just recommending more drumming stuff. Nice. I can't speak. Dynamic 4-feel polyrhythm. Accentuating the last beat. Well, I'm intrigued. I won't pull it up on stream, though. I don't want to, get copyright strikes and all that fun stuff. Here we go. I smacked that other stick down on the very last line. Whoops. If that's too fast for you, hey, I got you. You can play this as slow as 20 beats a minute. This is a tap off for 20 beats a minute. I could go make coffee and do a quick run to the store, and by the time I get back, you might have just missed the tap off. Takes forever. But it's a great way to work on interpretation, whatever it is you're working on, which is why all of these thousands of free play-alongs are slow to fast. So there's 800 some odd grid variations, 346 in triplet, 477 in 16th note. Play them slow. Get used to them, get comfy with them, work on the technique stuff slow. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Today was just, again, getting the hands going. And then if you want some tips on how to practice, there's a new one of these releasing every other day. It's just compilation of a bunch of tips and whatnot that I've shared on streams where I'm actually answering some questions and practicing rather than, just having fun chopping out. But I appreciate everybody stopping by on YouTube, on Instagram, and any other platform. If you were quiet, that's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm going to actually get set up for some Fortnite. And yeah. We'll be back on drumming again tomorrow. That's the plan at least. But, life happens. But, yeah, I appreciate y'all. And goodbye.